Failure to comply.
All right.
You're under arrest.
All right.
Let me get some gloves, because you're covered in blood.
All right.
You got AIDS? Come here. That says police. Can
Yes.
you read?
Yes.
I'm a Columbus police officer.
Yes.
When I stop you, you have to stop.
All right.
You're now failing to comply.
All right. All right.
You are under arrest.
All right.
You need to make it to Roger on the 3. Okay.
Adults. Are you okay?
That kid.
This police officer was just fired based on this footage that was just released. This happened after a group of teenagers in Columbus, Ohio, walked past a police car. One of them said, "F the police," and then they ran away. The officers pursued on foot. But didn't they have a constitutional right to say that? More on that later. This is what happened when Officer Bevers caught up with this 14-year-old boy.
You move, I will break your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You understand me?
Yes, I
Go down to
understand.
10-3.
It wasn't that serious, bro.
It is now.
Dang, you didn't have to do my face like that. All right.
So after this incident happened, Officer Bever, this is his body cam footage, and he was fired, filled out a use of force report. A sergeant saw the use of force report, and he thought it was terrible. He showed it to another sergeant. Both sergeants showed it to their commander. After the commander watched this body cam footage, the commander told the sergeants, fire this guy, Officer Bever, immediately. I'll show you the footage and why they said that. But first, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video, and this is a fantastic sponsor. My sponsor today is again Incogni. Check out Incogni using the link below or go to incogni.com/civil to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan just for my viewers. Why use Incogni? Because as both a content creator and a lawyer, I know that privacy is important. But many people are completely oblivious to the fact that their private data is being collected and traded online by shady data brokers. Data brokers create shadow profiles on you that include a frightening amount of personal details. These insights are then used without your knowledge or your consent by insurance companies, banks, businesses, and even the government. Incogni not only tracks down the data brokers that have your information, but they also have that information and private data completely removed. It just works in the background, continuously removing your private data off the interwebs. As of today, Incogni has located my private information with yet another 194 different data brokers, and to date, they've had that data deleted with 166 of these data brokers and 28 others still in progress. This would be a difficult and lengthy process to even attempt, even with my experience and legal expertise. Again, check out Incogni using my link below or go to incogni.com/civil to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan. Now let's get back to the video. So what was all this about? What sort of serious police business did this involve? Well, this confrontation began after a group of teenagers just walked past a police cruiser, and at least one of them said F the police. That's it. Then Officer Bever and his partner, Cody Banks, began to chase the teenagers. Eventually, they caught up with one of the teenagers, and that was this 14-year-old boy who you see him mistreating in this video. So that's what it was about. 14-year-old boy with a group of teenagers just said, F the police. Then the chase is on. And here's what happened.
On the ground.
All right, chill. All right, chill. Out of my head.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
I'm sorry. Please don't do it again. All right, chill.
Hands behind your back.
Oh, you hit my face.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Chill, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry.
You can sit right here and wait.
All right, please. Oh, don't do it that hard. That's tight. That's tight. Oh, that's tight. Oh, chill. I'm complying. I'm complying. I'm complying.
You can go
I'm
down.
complying. I'm complying. All right, I'm complying.
You move, I will break your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You understand me?
Yes, I
Go down to
understand.
10-3.
I'm on.
Disregard.
Oh.
Come here.
I'm bleeding.
Where you at?
I'm bleeding. Oh, my face.
What we have here is violence from this police officer. You can hear that the kid is complying. He's telling him literally that he's complying. He's telling him that he's hurt, that he's bleeding. And you hear the police officer getting rougher and rougher. Now, he's doing this not in response to some sort of immediate safety threat that requires force to be used. He's doing it in retaliation for something that had already happened and because he's angry. In order to determine whether or not force used by a police officer was excessive, the courts look at 3 factors known as the Graham factors. Number 1, they look at the severity of the crime at issue. In this case, the severity of the crime for which the police officer is using force against this 14-year-old boy. And there's the problem for the police officer is that no crime was committed. If the facts are that the teenagers said F the police and then ran away, that cannot be a crime because they were exercising their First Amendment rights to do so. If there's no crime, there's no justification to use any amount of force against this 14-year-old boy. And I believe that this really is retaliation against this kid's First Amendment rights, which I'll speak to in a second.
1376, Harris.
All right, stop. That's the torch. All right, sorry. All right, I won't do it again.
Yeah, make sure you don't have a gun, brother.
I don't got a gun. I don't got, shit, bro,
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, bro. Just don't do it again, cause I heard it for what?
You're under arrest. We tell you to stop, you don't get run.
It wasn't that serious, bro.
It is now.
Alright, it is now, bro. Then you didn't have to do my face like that.
You can shut down any 60s, we're fine.
First, let's address the elephant in the room. The reason this happened, because the teenagers walked past the police car allegedly and said F the police. Well, don't they have a right to do that? Out of all the places for this to occur, it's hilarious that this occurs in Ohio. Why? Ohio is in the 6th Circuit. A couple of years ago, I did a video about a case out of Ohio and out of the 6th Circuit that had to do with a guy in a crowd with an F the police t-shirt. In 2016, police officers in Ohio pulled this guy out of a crowd because he was wearing this F the police t-shirt. They taunted him about the shirt. Ultimately, they arrested him under a disorderly conduct law. Then in 2022, I believe it was, the 6th Circuit issued an opinion denying qualified immunity to these officers pending the civil rights lawsuit in that case. In that case, the court emphasized once again that it is illegal for police officers to arrest people for using profane language alone, including the F word, including directed at police officers. So in that case, the F the t-shirt case, the court concluded that the First Amendment protected that speech, and therefore the disorderly conduct arrest lacked probable cause. Why? They explained that the First Amendment protects even profanity-laden speech directed at police officers. Police officers reasonably may be expected to exercise a higher degree of restraint than the average citizen and should be less likely to be provoked into misbehavior by such speech. As the U.S. Supreme Court has held, the freedom of individuals verbally to oppose or to challenge police action without thereby risking arrest is one of the principal characteristics by which we distinguish a free nation from a police state. So in that case, the 6th Circuit found that the officers had committed a false arrest in violation of the Fourth Amendment because it lacked probable cause. But they also found that there was a civil rights violation of First Amendment retaliation. There are 3 elements of First Amendment retaliation. 1, that the individual engaged in constitutionally protected speech. Secondly, that he suffered an adverse action likely to chill a person of ordinary firmness from continuing to engage in protected speech. And third, that the protected speech was a substantial or motivating factor in the decision to take the adverse action. So here was a group of teenagers saying F the police, engaging in constitutionally protected speech? Well, yes, according to the Supreme Court, yes, it was. Did the teenager suffer an adverse action? Yes, he did. He got chased down and treated like you see on the video. Would that action, would that consequence chill a person of ordinary firmness from continuing to engage in protected speech? Well, as you can hear the teenager saying to the police officer that he was sorry, he's not going to do it again.
I won't do it again.
So yeah, it would. And lastly, was the protected speech a substantial or motivating factor in the decision to take the adverse action? Well, yeah, that's the only reason why the police officer chased him down and did what he did, is in retaliation or in response to that speech. Actually, a pretty clear-cut case of First Amendment retaliation.
Bro, y'all pick up my AirPods and my phone and my Alright.
What's your name?
Bro, it's Adonis. Can I grab my AirPods and
I'll get them later.
Alright.
Hey, Wagon's back here.
Alright, chill, you don't have to do that. Chill.
You ran once, I'm not letting you run away. I'm getting you to the cruiser safely, you understand?
Alright, bro. Alright. Bro.
Separate your feet, you have one chance to listen.
Alright.
Separate your feet, wide.
Alright. Bro, you didn't even put these on me right.
Failure to comply,
Alright.
you're under arrest.
Alright.
Let me get some gloves, because you're covered in blood.
Alright.
You got AIDS?
No.
Hey, look at me, look at me.
Bro.
If you spit or anything,
Bro.
I'm charging you with felony. You understand?
I'm not trying to spit. I got blood in my mouth. Bro.
Hey,
Alright,
no
chill.
cussing.
Chill.
Separate your
chill,
feet.
Chill.
Look at me like a man.
Chill. No, you just, bro, put your hands on me. Can y'all go grab my stuff?
We'll get your
He
stuff. Just,
dropped my
just listen
phone,
to
my
him.
air.
Focus on this for right now. Focus on this. Just listen to what he's saying, okay?
You got anything on you? Poke me, stick me, harm me.
No. Damn, why you taking my, bro, like, bro, can you grab that?
I'll grab it in a second. Chill out.
Bro, look how it's doing.
Separate your feet.
Oh yeah, you're a son. Keep your son.
Keep him right there.
Oh my dad is your son. Bro, look at you tugging my boy.
Let me help you here, buddy. Let me get those cuffs on you, because you're under arrest.
Alright. Bro,
Hold still.
look at how, bro, like, y'all wouldn't let no doing this to
Separate
your
your
neck,
feet.
like, what the
Yeah, they said that like
Yeah, they shut it down.
Bro, like, what are you on there for?
You're looking for...
You ran? I'm making sure you don't have a weapon on you.
You're not gonna
Look at
find
me.
nothing on me.
I'm making sure you
You're
don't have
not
a
gonna
weapon on
find
you.
nothing on me. You're not gonna on me.
We need to backtrack it off this.
Was it that?
Bro, can I get switched to a
They were
different
coming
cruiser?
from
I do not want to go with this. I don't trust this. Oh my god.
That's not how this works.
I do not trust him. What the f?
You unlock the thing, so you can put it in the back.
Yeah.
Bro, I do not trust you.
I'll help you in a second.
Bro, oh my gosh.
To the right of the playground.
What did you have to do this for? Like,
You ran from us.
alright, but you still don't have to.
I am a law enforcement
Alright, you
officer.
don't have to.
Yeah, so let him go.
I think that way.
Hey, will you let him go? Yeah. Come here. That says police. Can
Yes,
you read?
yes.
I'm a Columbus
Yes.
police officer.
Yes.
When I stop you, you have to stop.
Alright.
You're now failing to comply.
Alright. Alright.
You're under arrest.
Alright.
You didn't make it to Roger on the tree. Okay.
Adonis! Are you okay?
That kid.
Yang?
Yeah.
I think this is an example of what police departments should be doing, and that is policing their own. You see, where there was this requirement that a use of force report had to be turned in, and then once it was, somebody who was a supervisor, a sergeant, looked at the footage. He was concerned, showed it to another supervisor. He was concerned, and they showed it to their boss. This guy was fired. It didn't take a YouTube video, didn't take TV news media, it didn't take a lawsuit. They did it themselves, and that's the way it should be done. What is the legitimate reason for any police officer to come to this guy's defense? It always blows my mind that it seems like police officers have this compulsion to defend their own across the country, even when they get nothing out of it. It's like, what? Why do you do that? And then you have citizens around the country who will want to say, well, let's see the rest of the footage. Let's hear the rest of the story. I mean, what is the rest of the story here? Well, if police tell you to do something, if they give you an order, you do it. And if you don't do it, I'm fine with you being executed, whatever. There are people who think that way, or that there are people who think that if you say F the police should be able to run you down and treat you in this manner. And ironically, those same people will, in regards to the Second Amendment, say, yeah, but Congress shall pass no law. That's what it says. No, pass no law. So they're okay with the government mistreating this 14-year-old boy because they don't approve of what the boy did. But they're not okay with the government infringing on their Second Amendment rights. That's just a problem we deal with in every one of these situations, is it's the Bermuda Triangle of politics, and it's on both ends of the spectrum. They want the Constitution to apply where they want it to apply, but they don't want it to apply to the other side, or they don't want it to apply to people that they don't think deserve it. Hopefully, over a period of time, that mindset will be changed for a lot of people. And you can do your part changing those mindsets, people in your family, your friend group, by showing them videos such as these. They need to see things like it's not just about this kid, it's also about you. If you don't protect the kid's rights, you will have no rights. So do your part by sharing the footage. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already. Check to see if you've been unsubscribed. Every video there are comments saying that YouTube has unsubscribed me, so check to see if you're still subscribed, both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Please like, comment, share, spread the footage, and let me know what you think in the comments. Remember, our rights don't end where your fear begins. Freedom is scary. Deal with it.